guys, what's going on? FI Pawn here, and welcome back to Pawncraft the RPG. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we just re-established ourselves, figuring out what the heck I was. I finally determined I was a warrior after like a few minutes of play, and I just moved west, so that way I can actually go and establish myself a base of operations. This will allow me to just explore the area, get stronger, and overall just prepare myself for all the dangers that come. We managed to essentially carve out a little brook for ourselves, or a little alcove in the, mountain, and we are slowly just building our base from there. We weren't able to build a inventory management system, but we have started on the beginnings of one. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens, because I believe our goal is going to be completing that network system. That'll be fun. I apologize if I feel like, or if I sound a bit like groggy or whatnot. I just woke up, so that's the reason why. So if you're wondering why I'm like got a little lower voice, that's probably the reason why. But yeah, no, after I believe today I feel a whole lot better. Just a bit groggy, more than anything. No worries though, no worries. Alright. Once the world loads, we should be good to go. Here we go. Alright. Give it a moment to generate, and we should be good. Okay, here we are. So, we're looking a little worse for wear gear-wise, but that was to be expected. I mean, we're rocking gold, so... So, unless we get, like, some sort of, I guess chainmail is slightly better in this instance, but, no. I need durability boosts is what I need. Either that or I need mending. Mending is a good tool to have if I want to, maintain my gear. Okay. But, I digress. Let's see. Right, so first let's stow our valuables, because I do believe I want to at least make it look good for now. Alright, so let's see. Let me see how sophisticated storage works before I start, touching on that. Okay, let's see. They got barrels, limited barrels, chests, shulker boxes, decoration, table, and paintbrush. A controller and related blocks. A controller allows players to manage multiple storage blocks as if they were part of a single unified storage multi-block. Controllers can send up to 15 blocks in any direction. Or connections can. Using your storage tool to link individual storage blocks to the controller. Storage... Okay, so the controller allows players to manage multiple storage blocks as if they were part of a single unified multi-block. Okay. Storage link allows players to connect storage blocks that are not directly adjacent to the controller or any block. Okay. So the storage link will be able to connect things that are not directly connected. That'll branch out pretty much. The storage tool performs various functions, including linking, locking, and toggling the visibility of storage block properties, such as locks, counts, tiers, upgrades, and more. So, storage inputs allows items to be inserted into the multi-block, but does not allow listing or extracting. Storage output allows items to be extracted from the multi-block, but does not allow insertion. Storage IO does both. Okay, so I think I need the controller. So let's get out the controller here. Allows to deposit and pipe items to and from the connected multi-block of storages. Do I have that wrench thing? And let's see what happens if I put this here. Because these are sophisticated storage barrels, aren't they? They are, but it's not giving me anything to work with, huh? Did I even make the wrench? I don't think I did. Alright, so I need a... Oh, right, I needed the ender pearl before I could even do that, so... That was my biggest issue, wasn't it? Yeah, I needed an ender pearl. The problem is that there was no enderman nearby, so I couldn't even do that much. Okay, so the issue is I lack an ender pearl. Although, let me check to see if that actually matters any. The controller allows player... Okay. Storage blocks can be connected by placing them directly adjacent to controller or next to other storage blocks already connected to controller. Storage link allows players to connect storage blocks that are not directly adjacent to controller or any blocks already connected to it. So I need a storage link, specifically, is what is going on. Here we go. Storage link requires... Okay, so it requires a repeater, jasper, a plank, and another ender pearl. So, basically another thing that I don't have. Am I sure I don't have an ender pearl on hand? It'd be a shame if I don't. I've got an orb of new beginning. Oh, here we go. I'm just dumb and blind. That's what I am. God, I can't believe I missed that. So we'll take the torches, we'll take the redstone repeaters, we'll take the comparators, and I believe we need iron for the debug tool. Links, locks, hinges, counts. Okay, so I'm gonna need this as well. Alright, so we'll make a debug tool. Or a storage tool, I guess. We are missing the block here. Not cobblestone. We need andesite, I believe. I believe it'd be in here, wouldn't it? We'll take out the storage IO. We'll take out the stone. Also take out the andesite, because I believe that'll help. And we just need a wood type, so we'll just use the Sakura planks for that. There we go. Now if I put the storage link here. Hold on. Okay, control allows players to manage storage blocks as they depart single unified storage. Okay. Storage link allows players to connect storage blocks that are not directly adjacent to controller, or the blocks that are already connected to it. Place the storage link on any face of a storage block you want to connect. Use the storage tool to link the storage link to the controller. Once linked, the storage link connects the storage block it is placed on. It then connects any adjacent storage block to that block, expanding outward to their neighbors, and so on. For example, if there's a line of 4 storage blocks and the storage link is placed on one end, all 4 will be connected because they are touching each other. The connection only works with the controller's 15-block radius. Okay, so if I use the storage tool that I've just made, and I were to connect this here, so if I click that, unlinking. Alright, so linking to controller, there we go. And if that does as intended, okay, so we got the storage tool. So what happens if I split this and do that? Oh, hold on. It partly worked. Partly worked. Okay, so let's see. So put half of that in there. It shows 25 andesite. And if I right-click, it just deposits it all in there. Oh, okay. But how do I access that inventory, though, is the thing. Alright, right-clicking the controller with a stack of items in hand places that stack into one of the connected storage blocks if a matching stack already exists. Double right-clicking the controller deposits all matching stacks from the player's inventory into the connected storage block. Okay. So it asks for a quick storage, but it doesn't actually allow you to pull stuff out, is the thing. Okay, The storage tool performs various functions, include... Okay. Oh, I see. So the storage IO block, once connected with the controller multi-block, allows interaction. So effectively think of this as like the input tool. So we link that. And think of the storage I/O as like the... Okay, so how do I then connect it from there? Okay, 1 second. Let's see. There are 3 blocks that, when added to controller multi-block, allow interaction with its contents. Allows items to be inserted into the multi-block, but does not allow listing or strap. Okay, so it's like an input pipe. And it doesn't allow you to directly draw from it. So think of it like a connecting pipe that you put things into. So if you want to put items into the system, it takes items from a storage and then throws it in, essentially. Okay. Special behavior. Okay, so this whole process isn't really exactly possible. So our whole plan to make this like a filter design isn't really an option. I mean, sure, we can quickly input and output items, but that's about it. So it might even be better just to just dismantle this. And there's a better option available to us, really. So we'll take all those. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make as many barrels as possible, I guess. Okay. And yeah, we're just going to convert all these into the actual barrels that we need, so... So yeah, the spruce barrel seems to be like the go-to here, so we just need to get a whole bunch of redstone torches, essentially. Which we do have the redstone for, I do believe, or at the very least we have enough redstone to cover it. Or at least the majority. Yeah, there we go. We just need a whole bunch of sticks to make it up. Now, all we do is just make... Make 34. Combine those with the barrels that we got. There we go. That brings us up to 49 barrels. Do we want any colors with it, though? I mean, if we add copper, which we've got a whole lot of, we can upgrade them a little bit. And if we throw in iron with it, that's going to be even better. So I guess we can just upgrade them here right now. And I believe it's... How do we upgrade them again? Hold on. Copper... Okay, so we need 8 copper essentially. There we go. Let's just toss in the non-essentials for now. There we go. Bada boom, that's 49. And then let's get the spruce iron barrel. Here we go. Alright, that's iron barrel set up. Nice. Do we have gold that we can actually use here? We do have gold blocks, so we can just use those. Okay. Might as well just go ham with it. Although we should keep a little bit of gold. We need at least 24 for a new set of armor, so... So yeah, let's keep 24 on hand, just in case. For the rest, we can just convert into barrels. Why not? Okay, that makes 18. That's not a lot, but it's still plenty. There we go. So yeah, now our storage is kicking off to something quite well. Alright. Is there anything that we can do for these barrels? We could make them into single stacked items, but no, I'm not going to do that. That would be a bit too insane, even for me. I could make them into 4 slaughters. I think I have to do that at the beginning, though. Ah, well. Okay. Actually, before I do that, let's change their colors. Why not? Let's make them a bit pretty. Let's see. Can I change their colors? We just need to give them dye. Okay. So, what dyes do I have, if anything? Let's see what there is around for flowers, at the very least. Maybe I can find something that's plentiful. I mean, red could work. Also, to be fair, blue is also an option. I'm gonna go with red, though. I should only need I just need like, 28, I'd say, of poppies. That should be enough. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got tomato shrubs from Farmer's Delight. I mean, we are gonna need... Well, no, actually, we don't need a food source. I keep forgetting that. Like, we seriously don't need a food source. We are a golden golem, which makes it so that we can't actually eat quite a few of the things that we can make. This does mean that we can't actually heal faster as a result, but I mean, we heal different way anyways, so. Yeah, we're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place for healing. Ah, well. Okay, so we're up to 22. We need at least 28, I believe I said. 26. Alright, that's 27. Now I just need one more. Okay, Ah, found it. Alright, so 28 should be enough. Oh, hello. Hey. Phantoms, lovely. Oh, I didn't get that many. Oh, okay. So I do need like 50 or so just to actually make this work. Dang. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's see. Here we go. And the only reason I'm doing this is because it will fit the flooring that I'm planning on putting in. So, all the better to do it. So, I'm just like, alright. Let's put the barrel away, put the ender pearls and all this away for now. Put all this create stuff back. Alright, not bad, not bad. That is the storage for the spruce done. Alright, that's just a random assortment of goods. Let's put this random stuff in here, I guess, for now. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. So we are going to need 20 more, but that's fine. We'll have to organize this a little bit when we get the chance, but for now, just getting everything in is the priority here, so we'll just make do with it. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably never going to sort it. I know that for a fact, so just be aware of that as I'm doing this. I'm probably never going to be touching this again. And just stuffing things in like crazy. I might actually have to establish like a sorting mod for my own sanity. But hey, that's just how I am. Okay. Okay, and last bits here. Alright, there we go. Break those, break this. Done and done. Alright. The only other thing that I need to get done is obviously, I'll take those barrels out. Done and done. I mean, yeah, all I really need to do is just take out the assortments of stuff that I don't need in here. We're pretty much golden. Here we are. We'll take the cowboy hat, we'll take the superstitious hat. Put the warp stem, and we'll take the waystone out, because we can use that immediately. Put these away. We'll actually keep the waystone on us, because we don't need to just place it just yet. We should definitely set ourselves up first before we start, you know, jumping to that. We are going to need more dye if we want to keep using these. So let's first start by depositing everything in here. I'll probably take out those storage bins real quick, actually. Or no, not the storage bins. I'll take out the books. Put them with the other things, so I have a little bit of storage going. Or sorting going. Okay, I thought I heard a sound, but whatever. There we go. Oh, I should probably put the hoe away. There we go. There we are. Put the books away here. At least we're getting a whole plethora of books, which will help us in the future. So that's nice. To be fair, though, I don't know if it will help us, so I'm just sort of, like, winging it. There we go. Alright. That is storage effectively done. Is it the most organized thing? No, obviously not. What we'll do is we will set up a proper organization mod for us. I know of a good one, Simply Storage, I believe it's called. And it will allow us to establish what we need, so that's probably going to be a new mod that will just allow you to store everything out so you don't have to worry about it. Because you want to prioritize adventuring, right? So having a storage mod that's easy to make and easy to set up is ideal in this instance. But yeah, no, I guess the only other thing that I need to do is set up some upgrades for, yeah, no, actually, we can actually set up upgrades that can actually increase the storage from the barrels as well, so if we set up specifically upgrades that increase the stock size, or the stack size, rather, then we're basically good. So we can either go with stack tier 1s, or we can upgrade... Or we can take stack upgrade tier... Wait, hold on. Okay, so there's different types, essentially. There's stuff for the backpacks, and then there's actually stuff for, normal containers. I see, so there's ones for containers, and there's ones for actually, Okay, Alright, let's make some actual proper stack, or tiers here. So we can either make ones using stack tier 1 upgrade here, which requires 8 iron for each. Iron blocks, that is. Okay, so let's see. We're just going to filter out iron. Alright, so we got iron. We will turn them into block. There we go. And then, all we do is we take the... Oh. Hello. I see, a Night Stalker coming in to attack us. Lovely. Quite the feeble attempt, if I dare say, add. I wasn't even shocked at that. I was just like, oh, okay. Hello. Alright, so we need some iron in order to make the upgrade base to begin with. So we are going to need string and leather. Alright, so let's just do that. Here we go. We got 9 leather. 6. Here we go. We got string. Pitch through the barrels just to get everything. At the very least, we do have a way to actually peer in and select certain items, so that's good. That's convenient. An auto-smelting upgrade. Huh. Automatically pulls and pushes items. Cool. But not necessary, but I digress. Alright, let's do this, so that way we actually get enough iron to actually make these upgrades. Alright, so we need the upgrade base. We're only going to make 2 for now, because we only need to upgrade 2 to begin with. 1 for each inventory slot, basically. We will actually need 1 for crafting, so I am going to make that as well. So that will be for our first inventory. That will save us from using a crafting table. We will take out a chest. And we need a crafting table. I don't think we have one, but... Yeah, no, we don't have a crafting table. That was deadly obvious. Pretty obvious. So all we need is 4 wood. And then all we do make a... not Sakura crafting table, but we need a normal crafting table. No. Okay. So maybe not use that wood. Let's use acacia. Boom. Alright, there we go. Now, all we do is we make the crafting upgrade. There we go. Now, we make the storage capacity, or stack tiers. There we go. That is the tier 1s. Now, we take out as much gold as we can. Alright, there we go. And all we do is hope we have enough, which we don't, so I guess we're stuck with stack tier 1 upgrades, so that's fine. Alright, so all we do is we just put one there. That gives us a multiplier of times 2, so anything is going to basically be able to stack twice as high, which is pretty good. Yeah, we can basically go up to 128, which is alright for now. Okay. Sort those. There we go. Maybe I do sort them out a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so I can't sort by adding it. Huh. Okay, so I can't do that double-click method that allows you to highlight certain items, which sucks. But I mean, I suppose I can actually tell what's a gem and what isn't by just what they look like, period. So let's just grab what gems there are. So we just need those glowing ones. Let's see. Okay, none in there. We don't... I guess I might as well take the Mine and Slash as well while I'm at it. This is all the passive skill tree stuff, so might as well grab it while I can. These... We also got the Mine and Slash version of gems. I'll leave the Mine and Slash stuff in here, I guess. Let's see. I guess that's all of them. So we'll just put all these gems in here. And then the Mine and Slash stuff we can actually move over. Let's see, we'll take this, because those are mine and flash material. And we'll just move them up here. Okay, let's see. This goes... That is create, so we don't need that. That is an artifact. I don't know what that does. Born in Chaos, not useful to us. Okay, I don't see... Oh, no, we need that. Okay, we'll take these, because those glowing artifacts and whatnot do count. Take this, these. This needs to go. I think that's it. Yep, that should be it. We'll take this, open up this bag, put the stack upgrade in there. There we go. Alright, now that should be storage sorted for the most part. I'll just put these down for now. There we go. Now, if I organize myself correctly, I can do this. Well, actually, no, let's not. We'll leave it like that for now. We don't need to do anything too crazy here. Our storage will be sorted eventually. I mean, we've got the majority of what we need to do, so it's just a matter of setting up a system to actually filter it properly. Which will take time, but that is predictable, if anything. Alright, let's see. What upgrades do we have? We can get 2 skill points here just off the bat, so might as well. Alright, how are we doing here? I guess the biggest thing that we need right now is durability. So actually getting these durability upgrades might actually be good, so... durability restoration is also tempting, but not necessarily needed. Although that said, crafted armor getting more boost is pretty good. I think I also consider getting health per block, but eh. I think what I need most is this. So we're just going to grab some more durability for crafted armor. This will at the very least make the durability of our armor even better. We can increase the damage we do if we have a shield in our hand, which is pretty nice. If we go down that path, but for now we just want the armor toughness, I guess. And if we can increase that slowly but surely, that would be very good for us. We don't necessarily need to worry about weapons, because that's just going to scale incrementally. So we don't need to worry about that too much. That said, I suppose it's time to settle on upgrading gear. 1 experience per minute. Huh. I mean, it's better than the cross necklace a little bit. Okay, so let's see. It does require nuggets, though. I could make higher tier gems going from the looks of this, at the very least. And that could really boost our odds of upgrades. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Here's all the gems that we can make. Let's see what we can upgrade. So if I do this, that makes another gem of this. Do this, makes another gem of this. This makes another gem of this. Okay, so there is some incremental growth with these gems, it seems. So there is merit to actually doing this. So the more I mine, the better resources I can handle. I will need to make an enchanting locale if I'm hoping to continue using enchanted gear. Either that or I use an anvil and I just throw some enchantments on there. Let's see, what do I got for enchanting? I got Unbreaking 3, Looting 3. Do I have anything of the nature that will help me, though? Not really. Okay, I don't have anything like mending, for example. Alright, now, I guess is the time to make some new gold gear, I suppose. Take the gold out, convert it. For us specifically, we don't need a hat. So we just need the 3 components here, and then we just need a hat from our Forgotten Hats box here. So we take one of those Forgotten Hats, and we use it as upgrade material instead. And then what we do is we take this, and then we take whatever berry material and upgrade it from there. And in order to do that, we need to get these stones and convert them. So how do we upgrade the common stones into something new? Okay, so salvaging the process of turning junk loots into useful... Okay. But how do I turn the common stones into something better? I can get a respec potion, that restat potion, a pearl of home. Right click to return from the map exits. Oh, right click to return from the map exits from... Oh, right click to return from the map exits the map. Right click to return from the map exits the map. That is a very weird worded mention here. Hold on. What we can do though is, let's see. Got the respecs obviously. A common key requires a stick and 8 stones. Used to unlock loot chests obtained from the fishing profession. Oh, so we can do fishing and unlock certain things. That's cool. Common gear soul extractor. Okay. So basically, these aren't really used for anything aside from doing that. So yeah, no, common stones are still useful. They're just meant for repairing gear that you've basically been using. So it's always nice to have them around, essentially. We're gonna ditch these because we don't need them. And we'll just have uncommon stones on standby. Actually, I should have uncommon stones, shouldn't I? Yeah, I got like 63 of them. make that more. Okay, do I have the next tier, which is rare? I assume not, but it never hurts to check. Alright, so I do not have rare stones just yet. But I do have at least a stack of 64 here. And what can I make with this? I can make an uncommon ring, which is, again, a fishing thing. Well, I do need to go fishing. So let's get the mending fishing rod. So yeah, let's search up fish. Okay, so this is the only rod I have. A normal fishing rod. Do I have any books that allow me to benefit from the fishing? Let's see. Looting, no. Oh, sorry. Knockback, supercharge, collectorang. Okay, so nothing that really helps with fishing to begin with. But then again, this is a fishing rod that has mending on it, so it will sustain itself no matter what. So that's good. What I will do is I will put my gold away for now. And I think for now, let's just give these this gear some uncommon souls, I guess. Alright, so let's see. So how do I make these? I need to get Celestial Ore. Gained when your profession is level 20 to 40. Okay, so what is my current level of profession? We're level 15, obviously. Okay. Weapon stats are 30, okay. We got a whole lot of armor. Elemental, no. We got jewels here, if we want to use those. Map upgrading. Oh, right, we've also got Ascendancy. When we hit a certain level, we actually hit Ascendancy. That will be discussed later when I get to it. Here we go, professions. Mining's currently level 14, so we need to do more mining before we can actually get to a level that's satisfactory there. Do we have anything for tools, though? Dodge gear soul modifier. Forces soul to produce dodge stats. Huh. Cool. Recreation of exile weapons. Huh. Okay, so there is actually weapons available to us. We just need to actually find them. Huh. Souls contain mine and slash stats. So we do have options for unique weapons if we are lucky to find them. Common hammer. Okay, so it looks like we can make some certain weapons if we try. Hmm. I mean, I guess we could try. Let's make a common shield. We've got currently a reinforced shield spire. So if we quickly get some iron. And combine that. There we go. We got ourselves a common shield, which is 10 armor, apparently. It's actually a whole lot better looking, so that's actually pretty good. I could have also gone for the tower shield, but... Oh no, I can't actually craft the tower shield. I could make a tome, or a common tome, though. No. We just need the common shield. It comes with an empty socket, so we will have to consider that. But for now, we just need to give this a soul. Do we have any ore, though? For what I'm thinking of? Okay, so mine and splash here. Here we go. If we search up ore specifically, that'll make our life a little easier. We've got spiritual ore. We've got nether quartz ore. Other than that, no, we haven't got much ore, so... I guess we're stuck with what we've got currently until we actually find what we're looking for. I'm gonna put these two back. We are definitely gonna need to upgrade the Forgotten Hat and the Chainmail, but I guess for now, this should be enough. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to go do a bit of mining. Until then. So. Alright, diamond pickaxe has reached level 16. Okay. At the very least, I don't have to worry about fall damage, so that's pretty good. Oh, I managed to find an emu egg. Nice. I don't need an emu right now, so I'll just leave that be. Alright. I guess we can go down here, see what's what. Alright, andesite caves. Nice. Hey. Okay, at least we're getting a whole bunch of materials, so that's nice. Oh, right, I completely forgot. I don't need to worry about water breathing. Because I'm a golden golem, I can specifically be fine in this in this little alcove here, or cave. I am built to survive these sorts of environments. And to the point where I can actually just walk on the floor, so... I mean, I guess I could go underwater there if I really wanted to. It's just gonna look pretty murky for you guys. Which I suppose is fine. Yeah, worst we're gonna suffer is like the slow mining speed. Honestly, actually, let me actually change my video settings here. 1 second. It feels a bit close, if I'm trying to be honest with myself. Let's see. What did I want to change? Entity distance. No, that's not it. It's my FOV that I need to change. Okay. Okay, so I don't know where FOV is. Okay, not music. Oh, here we go. Let's do 90. That feels a little bit better. I was wondering what was going on with why I was feeling like a bit wonky. And it must have been the FOV, because I usually rock a higher FOV than most people. That might be the reason why I was having a bit of an issue with it. No big deal, like we can make it manage, so it's no issue. But it would have bugged me to no end if I didn't solve that issue. We're up to 15. We are currently capped to level, so that is unfortunate for us, because that means that we can't do any more. At least for mine and slash, that is. Diamond Pickaxe has been apparently upgraded to Uncommon for the amount it's mined thus far. It's got 7.6 core drops now, which is nice. Okay. Does it have any slots? I don't think it does. If we can give it some luck, that might actually tip it over. We don't actually suffer from fall damage, so that's good. But yeah, no, getting more resources is always welcome. Alright, we got damage anvil. Eh. We got chainmail. I don't need that. We'll take the enchanted book, though. And we're just going to start pumping stuff in here, I suppose. Glass bottles will be helpful later. We should need paper. The diamond axe is a good addition. It will replace our iron axe later. Don't need the iron pickaxe. Don't need the chainmail. If anything, I would sooner try to make chainmail if I can. And I don't think you can, is the thing. Yeah, the most you can do is get it from a villager trade, which sucks. If repairing chainmail would have counted as getting it, that would have been nice, but I don't think we get that luxury. Hello. Oh, nice. We get Blackstone here. Oh. Well, how can I say no to that? Blackstone's a very good resource for building. Alright, 21. Got some redstone. We got magma blocks if we want those, so I guess I'll quickly grab a bunch. You never know when we're going to need them. Okay, we've reached level 22 with that. Okay, our diamond pickaxe is taking a beating, but that's fine. We came here with the expectation that we're just going to break a whole bunch of blocks and just turn them into jewelry. There we go. Okay, let's just deposit all these. There we go. Oh, we managed to get a big vacuite. Nice. Okay, level 25 pickaxe from just the passives. Okay, we're slowly getting experience, but it's not going to be enough just yet. Okay, there we go. I mean, once I hit level 20, that's going to be where the golden point is, so... I'll just wait for things to calm down here. There we are. The music is nice, though. It's actually I kind of like this. It's calming, if anything. I don't have to think too heavily on things. Okay. Yeah, you can just mindlessly go around mining, taking out things, you know, just doing things your own way. And because I don't have to worry about food, that only adds to it, so it feels sort of like I'm playing like semi-creative mode in a weird sort of way. You just can't fly and you just have to deal with mobs. So there is always the threat of death. It's just, yeah, it's slow-winded. Alright, level 6. Nice. Or 16, rather. We will need to get to a certain threshold of level, though, if we want to keep going, though. Level 27 with mining level 16. So far, so good. We'll just do that so that we get even more health. We do lose some experience every time we do that, though, so something worth noting if we want to get into enchanting. But hey, for extra HP, that's kind of necessary. I guess we can go lower. $28. Hold on. I need to check something real quick. I believe there was specific controls on this for mining. Let's see, what was it? It was not the passive skill tree. It was. I think I skipped it. Hold on. Not JEI. Or excavation. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Keypad 1. Okay, no excavation shape. I just had to check to make sure that was Oh, hello. Yeah, I guess we're just converting those. Yeah, we've reached the max level for our mining bits until we hit another level. So yeah, we just keep going until we hit the level 20 mark, essentially. Redstone is going to be a necessity, though, so we should grab as much as we can. There we go. Alright, there we go. Level 30 pickaxe, not bad. We are starting to get to lower durabilities, though, so that will have to be monitored, just in case things go awry. Just put everything away. Iron helmets, we don't need this. Because we can't wear iron, is the thing. Oh, hello. Take you out. And we got ourselves a, little house here, apparently. Guess we can check this out while we're here. Okay, what's in here? Like a door or anything in here? No. Or it doesn't look like there is. Oh, here we go. Alex's Caves. so, we've got an amethyst bud, a spelunky's table. Place the cave tablet in the slot to begin research. Tablet cannot be removed once research starts. And we got amethyst clusters. Huh. If we sort these out, we can take all these. Cave tablet, runic tablet. Huh. Take that emerald. I'm curious what this does. Alright. Place a paper in its slot to aid translation. Okay. As much as I do want to keep the buds, there's no reason to do so. So we'll just leave that as that. We can use the cauldron and grindstone, I guess, at some point. I'm not sure when, but we'll probably use it at some point. There we go. How is our levels? Okay, so we're down up to 50 here. I guess we could use some mana. Yeah, let's just increase our mana up to 20, I guess. We got a spell point and a passive point. Let's see. I guess I'll increase our health a little bit more, and we can eventually up our health regen, I suppose. We are currently level 16, so anything 15 or below is basically useful to us. I should have probably gotten away by taking off lightning and focused on something else. This chain lightning isn't that good. In fact, I should have saved for vampiric blood. Ah, well. Okay. Got a whole bunch of glow squids here. I keep forgetting that I'm invisible, so they can't actually see me, making the combats a bit more trivial. I'll deal with the glow squids, though, because getting their ink sacs is actually pretty nice. Alright, pop these. Okay, yeah, I keep forgetting that I can't float, so I can't actually secure these. Unless I get a floaty, in which case, there you go. But, floating isn't exactly an option in my case. Not really, anyways. Ah, well. At least it's easy to take these guys out, so it's not a huge issue. Yeah, like, it's trivial. Okay, I guess I'll pry into these. Like so. There we go. Pretty simple stuff. I guess our focus should be getting as much iron, well, as much gold as we can. Because at the very least, if I get enough gold, that will help. Because that will increase our inventory. do believe. That said, diamond will also help there, so getting that is also going to be paramount. But at that point, we may as well just upgrade these bags to be bigger than diamond. But that will be a concern for later. Right now, I'm more focused on getting everything set up here. That there we go. Nice try, Necromancer. I guess the most thing I can do, or the biggest thing I can do, is just start getting out of this cave now. Because, I mean, we've managed to collect quite a bit of resources. So far, that is. So far. Not bad, not bad at all. But yeah, no, getting gold is the most important thing right now, really. Okay. I guess I make my way back a little bit here. Yeah, no, what we do is we backtrack a little bit here. Go down here. Hello. This. Sneak through here, I guess, into a bigger alcove. Alright, looks like our inventory or our materials are hitting or just skyrocketing over and over. Good. A bit of an alcove here, but we're gonna go over to this way. The further we go, the better. What was that? Antique ink. Okay. Okay, we need to activate this. This will give us a whole bunch of monsters to attack. Yeah, I must admit the invisibility kind of trivializes the fights. I'm starting to question if I really should be using it at this point. Makes it kind of a little bit boring, I dare say. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. Let's take off the invisibility. Actually, let's hold on. Hold on. How is this anyways? It's been ready to upgrade. Okay. Yeah, no, let's actually take this invisibility off, I think. Hold on, Midnight Robe? Hold on. Yeah, no, let's take off the Scarf of Invisibility and the Cloak of Midnight. Let's put these away for now. Now, I could keep wearing them. I could. But I don't want to be invisible all the time. I think it's much more entertaining if I just be visible. That way I can actually fight and actually receive some retaliation. Because it's kind of boring if you don't get attacked. Hello? What's this? Oh, an iron backpack. Lovely. Free backpack, never hurt. And besides, the mobs will come chasing after you if you're not invisible, so... It works in our favor for wanting more mobs to attack. It's just a boon, if anything. We got diamonds. Oh. Not what I meant to do. Just accidentally spammed the boomerang skill. Although it's good to know that you can rapid fire like that. There we go. Oh, right. We're over by where the warden might be. That's gonna be fun. Well, I'm not too concerned. Okay, let's just get this out. Well, we've got ourselves a farm at the very least. Or at least a potential farm, that is. Yep, they're all level 15 to boot, so that's good. That's just a grind waiting to happen. Alright, tools of the trade, crops of the wild. Alright, let's toss this. Here we go. Not bad at all. And this is actually a good excuse to actually hunt mobs here. So I'm actually going to stick around here. This will effectively grind us to new levels, which is exactly what we need right now. In fact, we're probably going to want to start doing this. Yeah, let's just stack these up here. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I guess while I'm doing... Yeah, basically I'm just, handling sorting. There we go. Alright, level 17. Here we are. Shift click results into player's inventory. Just casually kill what I can while I'm focusing on inventory management. Okay, there we go. Not bad at all. In fact, I'll just sit in this corner, actually, while I'm focusing on this. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I do not regret sticking here. Okay, so we get some points here. Let's just increase our intelligence up to 20, and then we'll just have strength be the focus, period, at that point. Alright. Not bad. Okay, how is our blocks looking? Okay, so we got a few books here and there, nothing too crazy. Alright, I don't think we're going to get much from this, aside from just, like, the occasional spawn. But it is still good to have, so we're just going to keep that there. For whenever I need it. Hey! That's my sword. Give me back my sword. You jerk. You know what? Let's use the greatsword. Oh no, wait, we can't. Yeah, okay, so this is actually pretty useless to us, isn't it? Oh, that was close. I could have lost my sword by recycling it by accident. Dang. Deal with the Ortis. Just 2-shot. Our mining has increased to 17. Pretty nice. Oh, hello. There's another spawner here. This time with skeletons. Oh, cool. Let's just take these out so I can save myself the trouble. There is some labyrinth maps, at the very least, so that's cool. A labyrinth wouldn't be a bad idea, all things considering. I might have to consider that, actually. Oh, hello. We managed to find some lush caves. That's actually not a bad thing. Oh, hello. Alright, got poison, but poison is just a mere speck among other things. Okay. Okay, let's ditch what we don't need here at this point. Oh, 1 second. I think I've just disconnected. No, I did not, thankfully. Thought I disconnected my headset, which would have been a problem. But not by much. Not by much. Anyways. Let's put the scarf back on. We really only need the scarf for invisibility. As long as we move cautiously. So... I could re-roll the silent steps, though, if I really wanted to. It is level 6 currently. We do need something on our head, actually, so we'll just put that on. Alright, let's get some dungeons. Why not? Searching. Okay, so there is one over here, apparently. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, hello. Cave centipede. Lovely. No, I do not want to fight you. Okay. Okay, so you weren't actually that bad. You weren't a thief like your, brother. Which I would admit would suck. If I were to fight him again. But yeah, no, the further out we go, the more difficult the mobs, but that is to be expected. Okay. Keep going this way, it's actually going to be beneficial for us. Okay, there we go. Hello, hello. A mimic. Lovely. Break you quickly. There. And, you know, now I think about it, this fire is actually preventing this skeleton spawner from spawning. That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Take the gunpowder. We don't need the red sand. Don't need that. An iron chest piece, I think, after all. A legendary gladiator spear. And it's diamond, no less. I mean, I can't say no when it's giving me such a useful tool. Hold on. Okay, when I'm running, I lose the invisibility. hello. Ah, it's you. Okay, that's actually good. We can actually trade some stuff with you in particular. Pickaxe heater. Automatically smelts mined ores. Oh, hi. Okay, anyways, let's take out... Alright, so you've got... So, rotten flesh, gold, cobblestone. You don't have much cobblestone. We don't really use turtle eggs, do we? If we had an Unbreaking 3 book, we can give our pickaxe Unbreaking 4. Unfortunately, we lack that book. That is 15 weapon damage versus 17, but we do get a whole bunch of reach. And threat generation and item find. This could be good. Alright, let's see. What do you got? You've got... We can convert copper and gold, at the very least. How's our rotten flesh doing? We could get some rotten flesh sorted. And we can get the copper, I suppose. As well as the gold. At 60, it's not bad. Hello, trader. Okay, not bad. And I guess we'll just convert those. There we go. And bada boom. I guess I can give this a try for a while. See how this spear works. Oh, that's an insta hit. I kind of like the sword better. If only because it has mending, which is convenient for us. And just because I'm gonna need it at some points, clay wouldn't hurt to have. We'll just get a whole bunch of it. Oh god. Yeah, those kobolds are going to be a nuisance. I should avoid them, actually. They're only going to steal my weapon, which is not good. Probably the one time I'm going to actually avoid enemies, isn't it? Alright, let's quickly just convert all these clay balls into blocks. We only need 2 stacks worth, I think. Plus, it would help with storage, so there you go. Alright, let's put the rest in here. Automatically smelts mined ores. This could be good. But it takes up the hand slot, which... This is where it's at. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. What's this, anyways? Nos rune. We can use that later, but we'll just ditch these for now. I'm surprised I managed to get a yellow tier item, though. Unexpected, but not unwelcome. Okay, let's see. I am running low on durability, but I think with an anvil I can repair it, so it's no big deal. Okay. Oh, I'm going... Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting this, but I can't say no to this, can I? Alright, our pickaxe has reached a critical low, so I'm going to actually have to repair it. Okay, so in order to repair this thing, we're going to need... Hold on. Okay. Vanish. Gives the wearer complete invisibility, increases the speed of their movement at a sufficiently low light level. Either increase that or increase betrayal, which increases the damage output. If I take off the Scarf of Invisibility and replace it with the Cloak of Midnight, what's the difference? Well, there's no border for that, which is one of the big annoyances I suffered, I believe. Okay, let's put the blocks of amethyst back here. We only need 4 blocks anyways. I guess we warp back? I think that's what we do, anyways. Alright, let's upgrade the Cloak of Midnight. What do I want to upgrade first? We can increase the minimum light level and increase our speed multiplier. Or I can increase Betrayal. I think we increase the Vanish, which will increase the minimum light level needed. We still need a bit more experience if we want to do that, so that's going to cost 2 leveling points in order to increase it further. Let's gamble. That's 34. Ideally, I want to get it to a high. Oh, that's pretty good. That's minimum light level 3 with a speed multiplier of 4. That's amazing. And with this is basically almost full as well. I guess we'll level it up like that. There you go. 1 experience points for every 2 units of damage when attacking, while being invisible from the disappearing ability. So yeah, now I'm So the more damage I deal, the more experience I get with the Midnight Rope, basically. Okay. Alright, deep slate redstone, pretty good. Oh, hold on. Before I do jump into that, no, we need to go. I nearly risked everything. Alright, so this is either going to teleport me back over to that cottage, or it's going to teleport me all the way back to home base. Either which way. Let's gamble a little bit to see if I can get it way higher. Okay, not bad. Let's try it. Oh, hold on. Hello. Take you out. Alright. Off we go. How do you use this? Hold on. Let me check. Okay, let's see. Okay. It's a cave-based relic. Spawn an A chest. Yep. When you... Okay. When you pick up a relic, it comes with a quality indicator that... Okay, yep. When right-clicking on the hotbar, the magic mirror will teleport the relic owner to a set spawn point, such as a bed above the surface. There's a small charge-up period before teleporting player. Okay, so I don't have a set bed is the problem. That's probably why it's not, activating. Either that or I'm too far out. Because I do believe... Yeah, no, it specifies specifically how far. If we want it to go further, we have to level up, so... We're actually going to have to go back a bit. And I guess in the meantime, I can go over here. I guess I can actually start using this pickaxe. Oh, though it actually is Silk Touch. Yeah, no, I don't want to use a Silk Touch pickaxe if I can help it. I suppose I could just make an anvil right here now, couldn't I? I think it requires something specific to make it. Yeah, we need iron blocks, which I don't think we have enough. Thought I was hearing some weird stuff. Oh well. Alright. Luck? Nope. Ow. I think it's high time we skedaddle, I think. Yeah, let's just use this Iron pickaxe here. Okay. And yeah, we're just gonna slowly pillar up. So far, so good. Okay, let's quickly just do this. Doink all those diamond blocks while we can. Oh, hello. Let's see. Can we, No, we can't get higher here, but we can just, drill our way through. Okay, almost there. Hello. Hey. Alright, so we've made our way over to there. Okay. We don't have a bed here, though. That is the unfortunate issue as to why we weren't able to teleport back out. So it's just a matter of going back home and setting up a bed, really. I guess is the only issue here, huh? And honestly, we can power level that mirror to be like insanely powerful if we teleport just far enough out of its reach. Because we can actually tell the distance, can't we? So the further out we explore, the better. Oh, hello. But yeah, no, what we do is we will quickly go about grabbing a bed from this village here. That'd be a good way to start. Just take it with us. And then we'll worry about the rest later. But yeah, no, if we get a bed there and we just start traveling out, we should be able to teleport relatively easily. Gives the wearer complete invisibility increase. Okay, so we need a minimum light level, though, all the same. So I need to level this up, basically, is what it's trying to say. The darker the light level, the better. Take that with me. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're back. Took a little bit, but we managed to do it in the end. We will take our bed here. And let's just settle it down here. There we go. We'll get a... Well, we don't actually need to rest, but we will still put our stuff in position. Oh, we've managed to get another bag. Not something we need, but it's there, I suppose. Anyways, we are going to need to put some pickaxe. We'll put some of the pickaxes away. We just need this diamond pickaxe more than anything. I'll just toss a bunch of stuff in here for now. And let's start funneling the items out. Actually, before I do, I should probably specify what I'm taking out, shouldn't I? Okay, let's take out the gems first, I suppose. And those can all go in here. There we go. Slowly increasing the amounts here. Pretty good. We do want the iron axe, or the diamond axe, so we'll just swap that for this. There we go. They aren't really special in that sense, but they're still something, so there you go. There we go. Take some experience just to recover that. Keeps our pickaxe nice and tidy. Okay. Oh, in here it's actually very dark. Huh. If I get close enough. Oh, I see. There's like a threshold here. Okay, so I have to be like in cave darkness if I want to benefit from this tool. And actually, while I'm here, let's actually test this magic mirror while I'm here. So let's see. Currently, it has a 93 there. So if I do this, boom. Gives me 90. Okay, so for every 50 blocks, it gives me a bit of experience. So the more I use it, the better. It's got a recharge of 100 seconds, which is pretty alright for what it is. Put the iron backpack here back, because we don't need it. Alright, let's see. This is a mine and slash rune. This is. On a weapon, it gives projectile damage. On armor, it's dodge rating. On jewelry, it's projectile speed. Huh. Interesting. Runic tablet for simply swords. We don't really use that, do we? So no need for that. We can take the spiritual ore though, and we can give our armor a common upgrade at very least. This gives us a reason to enchant the golden chestplate and the forgotten hat. Now, we've got 6 heart crystals, so no reason to not use these. There we go. That gives us 9, or puts us back at 9 for enchantment level, but we get 6 hearts, which in general is good. Still got 2 spell points, that's fine. We'll buy a skill point at the very least. This will at least give us enough to invest into the durability, which is good. And once I do get to a point where my crafted durability reaches a certain threshold, we're basically good. 15% chance to get 100% fishing loot. I suppose I could focus into fishing. 20% experience in fishing. I mean, if we go the fisherman route, we can actually get some pretty good items. We don't necessarily need the food that comes from it, but the luck we get from it is pretty good. With a 15% chance to get 100 fishing loot, and then there's the 50% chance to get more. Not bad. That said, I can also invest into these to get more damage, which is also pretty decent. I don't know. It's a whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of stuff. I'll take these. Alright, that should be enough. We will, quickly put the gems away. There we go. Put those. Okay, we want the spiritual ore, and then we want the common stones. And then we want... Okay, so if we go from here, if we combine this, 3 common stones. Oh, we don't want infusing, we want gear crafting. Okay, so infusing, what's that? Infusions must be applied consecutively. A common infusion has come before an uncommon infusion may be applied. Alright, upgrades the infusion. Or nothing. Huh. I don't know what infusing does for you, but I guess that must be like a material thing. But I digress. So we need the spiritual ore, the common stones, and a material accordingly. So for a sword... Oh, we can... Okay, so if we use a spiritual ore with uncommon stones, we can actually get an uncommon weapon soul. So it really just bases off what stones you have, essentially. Okay, so that actually does matter quite a bit then. So if we use the uncommon stones instead, that actually helps us more. So we're going to take these uncommons. We've got the spiritual ore, and now we just need iron. Okay. I'll take the iron here. We also got raw iron, which is also something worth noting. We'll take these, convert these into sticks, So that way we get the swords that we need for some of the crafting recipes. Actually, hold on. Specifically, we need armor, don't we? Okay, so here we go. An uncommon soul requires iron boots, specifically, so we'll get these two. Alright, put these in here, this in here, and this in here. Yep. There we go. Okay, crafting. Alright, there we go. And we need an offhand, I believe. So offhand is basically shields, right? Does shield count as an offhand? I guess shield would count as an offhand, wouldn't it? I just need one shield to make... Okay, so yeah, no, it makes sense. Alright, so... we get 6 wood like this. And we were to align it like so. There we go, we get our shield. And bada bing bada boom. We've got ourselves the requirements needed to upgrade our materials here. So now, all we do is do that. Alright, so the headpiece is not fitting, but we can definitely use the Yeti chest place, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to reroll these. Let's see. Rerolls random affix into... Okay. Okay, so we need an uncommon gear soul extractor. So that's going to require 2 uncommon stones and a glass bottle. Seriously? No glass bottle? We do have 6, so we can actually use these, thankfully. So I did luck out in grabbing glass bottles when I was down there, so that's good. And for the shield here, we managed to get a 52 armor one, which is pretty nice. We also got a empty socket as well for it. It's clear that these two aren't going to be useful to us right now, so we need to click on items to extract their soul. Deletes the item in the process. Okay, so we try this again, basically. It's sort of like a gacha. In that sense. Okay, well... let's try it. So... oh, it keeps the enchantments. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't really help us, so we need to make sure we're actually getting this. Okay, so we're gonna need more iron then. Okay, there we go. do. We'll just make 8 iron boots, just so we have it. Here we go, a strength-based item. And now we just need the chest plate. No. Okay. Here we go, strength. Gear defense, dexterity. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And all of them give up pretty decent armor values. We should probably actually get our leggings and boots done as well. Let's see. Let's put that away. We've already got the Forgotten Hat, so let's do leggings and boots to increase our gear quality. Okay. Both are dexterity, which I don't need. Here we go, strength. Perfect. So what's the difference? This is 29, this is 24, but it does have a percentage gear protection. So it does have that advantage going for it. For this, it's mana and chaos resist. Oh, we also get melee damage with this, is nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's stitch this. And let's quickly go get ourselves some more gold. That way we can start making leggings. Alright, we've managed to make another dodge legging, which is not good. There we go. Another dodge legging. Isn't good. Alright, this is basically the final chance. Alright. And it's intelligence gear. Great. Ah, well. We did as best as we could. We're definitely going to need more uncommon stones, though, if we're going to hope to complete more. Stop crafting. Alright, let's deposit what we don't need. Take out those. There we go. Alright, let's deposit what we don't need, and we should be good to go. I'll take out that. Make sure raw gold is in there. It's all full in here anyway, so no need to worry. I will put this in here. This can go in the bottom. Okay. This can go there. Take this to repair that. fact, it might be in my best interest to keep commons, just in case. Ah, well. It don't matter. It don't matter that much. Yeah, I'll put the fishing rod there, because I kind of want it there. We currently do not need the Waystone gates. Actually, you know what? I think it might be in our best interest to place it down. Yeah, let's just place it down. Place it down here. There we go. Alright, now, I guess the only thing that we need to do is get to level 20, isn't it? So, I think our best course of action is to find a location that will act as a form of grind spot that we can go to. And we should be good. Now, if I recall correctly, we had some pages that we could use. Dungeon maps. So we're just going to take all of those out. Okay, so this is basically all the dungeon maps we'll ever have for now. So let's just quickly cut these out. There you go. Sorted. Alright, so we've got 3 dungeon maps worth of exploration that we can do. We do have some other stuff in here that I should probably quickly deposit before I go. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, not bad for a supply. We got the pickaxe heater, which I'm actually going to keep. I have no idea whether I want to use this or not. Honestly, I think it's in our best interest to use it, but at the same time, eh. I'm actually going to move the stack upgrade into this bag as well, so that way I've actually got a multiplier of 4 storage here. This will just be convenient for holding stuff, so there you go. Alright, and for this, let's see. We've already got the location over here, so we've already checked that out, basically. So this is a useless map for us. So let's search up a new one. Actually, hold on. We've actually got this one. So we'll put this away. This one goes further down southwest here. So I guess we'll go there and see what's what. Do I want to use my horse? Not really. What I do know is I'm definitely going to keep my cloak on, because I know for a fact that once I do hit, like, positions where I can actually be very invisible, I can take advantage of getting experience from it. So for now, I guess we're just going to follow this map until we reach the destination. We'll use the trees to our advantage here as well to get across. And we'll find the occasional interest of an area like this. And just take a peek. Okay. No, we'll take the gold and that. We got wild armor trims, mana regen augment. It's pretty cool. Spore sack. 1 experience point for each spore released by the poison synthesis ability. 1 experience point for each additional spore split by the decomposition ability. Huh. It is counted as a charm. But I can put it in a curio slot with these. Okay, cool. So, how does it work, is the thing. When taking damage, throws a spore in a random direction that sticks to surfaces and explodes when a target approaches, dealing damage, poisoning, blowing, and blocking healing for 5 seconds. And if I re-roll the stats a little bit, I get cooldown, I get size, damage, and duration. So if I can min-max that to its highest potential, or close to its highest potential, then yeah, we should be golden. But yeah, no, we're just gonna march our way along this way to see what we can find. I mean, there's no reason to not, right? If anything, the mobs will only get more difficult, which is actually good for us, so the experience point yield will be actually way higher as a result. And for us to hit level 20, we kind of need that to actually happen. Although, that said, it does seem like we're going to suffer some issues because we can't swim. So I guess we're just going to be traveling through the darkness a little bit here. And facing some aquatic life like this. Hello. Get over here. Hop on. Hey, how you doing? How are you? Aha! What a horror, huh? Okay, anyways, we just need to keep going this way. And we should find our target. Oh, it seems like we've disconnected. I can't help that, so I'll just keep chatting with those who are watching on YouTube. Okay, we're almost there, it seems. Hello. Level 18 drowns. Okay. We're getting to an area that's a bit more dangerous, but a bit more entertaining. That's a staff I can't grab anymore, so that's just great. Okay, so we're almost there at the location of whatever this labyrinth is. This should get us plenty of experience. We are roughly at a level 18 zone, which is pretty nice. Oh, hello. I think that might be it. The only issue is that I'm going to have to jump up to it. Or build up to it, one of the two. Either which way, it's going to be hard given the fact that most of this is actually hard to grab. But anyways, it's fine. Oh, hello. Hey, got one kill in, at least. Oh, we're actually invisible as well. That's pretty good. By mining into here, I believe there is, yep, a drowned spawner. I'll just quickly take that out. Nice. We'll grab the copper, prismarine, nautilus, shells, the water breathing. Well, actually, we don't need that. Don't need the raw salmon. I can ditch this, grab these. There we go. Oh, hello. There's also another one here. I'll just mine this out. Nice. Sea lanterns are a good addition, so we should probably grab those while we can. God, it's being a pain to actually grab these. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, we're not grabbing those anytime soon. We can grab the side ones, though, I suppose. Well, I mean, I guess we can. It just requires some building. Well, for now, I'm more focused on getting the sea lantern, so... we don't necessarily need a block for this, so we'll just use our fist. There we go. Got ourselves a nice juicy amount. And if we can get our butts up to the top layer here, that'd be way easier for us to actually deal with. We're dealing with poison, that happens. God, tier 3 poison? Damn. Here we go. Alright, we're slowly getting all this prismarine, which is good. Okay, mine it all the way down here. There we go. Quickly gather this much. Here, there we go. I just need to check on something real quick. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. So I am busy later tonight. I just had to check to make sure. That's all. Well, that shouldn't be too big. I was planning on wrapping up in like 30 minutes anyways, so it's no big deal. That said, we are getting plenty of stuff, so that's good. There we go. Nice bit of experience. And hey, we actually found a mine shaft, actually. Oh no, we found one of those Alex versions of them. It's that weird sort of mine shaft that Alex Caves produces. So it's like a little house in reality that just hides away. There isn't really a Geez, there's so many fake nodes of like so many fake nodes for spawners and stuff. I'll take the stuff here, I guess. I'll move over here so I can actually put the stuff away. Put that there. Sort. Okay, we got a cave compendium, cave tablets, paper. Deadly assassin bow is useless, but we can convert it into a common stone, which in turn is the most useful thing for us. And we've got dungeons here, so we just need to dig into one. Because this is a labyrinth of sorts that we just found. So now we just need to go and get in somehow. I guess the best way to get inside this is to go up here. Alright, 3, 4. So we'll have to do 2 block jumps. But that's the limit of what we're capable of, I do believe, so... Pop open this. This. Here we are. We're now in the dungeon. Now, we've been through this dungeon before, to be fair, but it's a great spot for gathering experience, so I'm not going to turn down this option. We take a little bit of damage, but nothing compared to what we would have taken. Alright, we taken a bit of a burn, but that's fine. Okay. Got bone blocks. Oh god. I've stuck myself in a spider web there. Okay, is there anything over here? Yes, there is, so... I guess we'll just break in. I mean, there's no harm in doing so. Suspicious stew with chaos boost. Oh, we got level 20 mobs in here. Oh, there was a baby zombie as well, invisible, no less. Okay, we don't need the iron bars. Give the Dark Mage a chance to, give the Dark Mage a chance to destroy those items. Alright, that is a great sword, isn't it? And I don't meet the requirements anyway, so... whatever. We are going to need a better weapon anyway, so... in due time, we will have to, secure ourselves a item of that nature. Or an item fitting our, adds 1 quality. Must not be corrupted, must be under 20 quality. What is our current quality on this? It's currently level 11 weapon, so... not ideal. Honestly, what I think I need to do is I need to make a, new sword. So we're just gonna ditch these soul bits here. We don't need this. We're gonna keep the orb of quality, though. We'll just toss everything in here. We should also probably take out the half these. That way we can just do quick repair. Alright, I'm going to take a small 2-minute break, and I will be back shortly. See you guys in a bit. Alright, apologies for the delay. I'm now back. Let's get back into things. Alright. Well, we're doing quite well, all things considering, for level 17. We can easily go into a level 20 dungeon with relative ease. Of course, that said, we should make an effort to level up. So, we're definitely going to need a better weapon at some point. As much as I like this weapon, it's just not cutting it. So we need to probably try to extract the weapon specifically instead of the weapon's soul. We want to save the weapon, ideally. If we can do that, that's going to make things a whole lot easier for us. There we go. Okay, break that. There we go. But we are definitely going to need a new weapon, so... In the meantime, we'll just prioritize grabbing everything that we can. There we go. It seems those spores are working overtime, though, it seems. So that's good. Taking some burn, though. Okay, take the golden apples. Take that. We don't need this. Curse of banishing, fire protection. None of those actually help us, so... That is a bummer, but not unexpected. Alright, so we're looking at a durability of 55 with this, helm, which kind of sucks. But once we hit level 20, we do skyrocket in power, so that is something worth noting. Break this. There we go. But it does appear that the spores actually do something, so... Okay, let's drop this, drop this. Actually, if I break this, this actually might lead into a book. What's this? Oh, it's just a book. From book pile. Okay, so it's a normal book. I thought it was an enchanted book. Never mind. Okay, come on. Hey. You know what? Let's actually go into these, and let's turn off the salvaging for rare items, at least. Oh, hello. That is a level 28 intelligence-based item. Alright, cool. So we're finding new things, at least. Okay, got arrows, more arrows. I guess we'll take the arrows. No harm in it, right? What's this? Adds a gear level. Must not be corrupted. Level must be below 100. And maximum 5 uses. I mean, I could increase the weapon's damage here by using that, I suppose. We've got a Holy Lance of Consumption, which is same thing as our sword, it's just way better damage. Is there a way to extract the... I mean, I could just make my own weapon, couldn't I? Okay. I mean, you can just make your own staff and be done with it. Okay, let's see. What sort of chest piece do we have? Persium, Ignitium, Tarantula Hawk Elytra. Then there's the normal Elytra. I don't think you can actually make Elytras unless you go to the end, so that sucks, but not unexpected. The unfortunate bit is that I don't think we can actually get most things unless it's like robes. So iron spells and spellbooks might be our best bet. So we need arcane cloth, which requires arcane essence, which we've been collecting. We just need the wool for it. So it's just a question of what sort of robes we want to go for. And even then, Cloak of Darkness, huh? Okay, so yeah, no, there's various items that we can benefit from. It's just... Okay, yeah, no, that's spruce planks. I figured that it would there'd be nothing behind there. Never hurts to check though. Leather is pretty good, so we'll grab that. Grab the hay bale. Oh, well. Free anvil, never hurt. Pop this open so we can access this. Nothing but suspicious Sue. Okay, so yeah, no, with the fire enchantment, it actually hinders us a little bit, doesn't it? Ah, well, no big deal. We'll still take the jewels, because those will be handy for future endeavors. Okay, I will pop that. Okay, there we go. Thunder Barrier augments. Then there's a mana regen augment. I'm curious. Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. So you put them in there. Alright, cool. Okay, now I'm back to invisibility. Okay, so it seems like with the Midnight Cloak, I can actually benefit from levels here, so... I guess in the meantime, let's yeah, we'll just level it up like that. Still need to level this up, so that way we get more chances to go invisible. But other than that... Okay, book pile. We'll grab the books because we can. I'm gonna explore this area a little bit more. Oh god. Hey, shield goes hard. Yeah, this is a pretty good shield. Although it does appear that my damage against a carrier is pretty subpar. Okay, we're suffering a bit from damage to gear. Oh god. Let me just do that. Okay, so it might not be the best idea to wear a this hat, because the durability on our gear just goes down like crazy. Yeah, no, the durability just goes down hard. Okay, let's just... Yeah, my gear just eroded from that, dang. Yeah, no, that damage is doing horrible. We need more damage, that's the thing. Okay, let's open up our inventory. Let's actually take out those common things, whatever they are. 1 second. We need a strength of 55 and a level 23. Yeah, so this area is a bit hard for me, but I kind of like it like that. Let's see. Meteorite Jewel, pretty good. But yeah, no, this dungeon's slightly a bit too hard. That is kind of expected, I would say. I mean, we are this far out, so it makes sense that the further we go out, the better the dangers. Okay. I think the biggest thing is we need this weapon to be better. That's the biggest thing. It can be coated with weapon oil, though. That said, I'm gonna need to start getting some recyclable material here. So let's actually go into here, go into my... not my spell hotbar, but I need to go into the salvaging tools. We just need to recycle uncommon gear. So all we do is just recycle this, and that'll give us more durability on our pants. Here we go. Do we have any other? Yeah, we got these, so we can actually use these. Okay, so yeah, no, we're storing our gear. It's just taking time. We do get some iron bars, though, for our troubles there. By taking these bushels out, actually, make life a little easier for us. Because the less lit this place is, the better for us, actually. Although, I must admit, this sword is pretty, it's good for, like, sustained fights, but it's not so good because of the fire. That fire is what's ruining our, stealth, it seems. Which is not good. Oh, we managed to get some enchanted book, though. Let's see. We managed to get water protection and skulk smite. Lovely. Well, I suppose if there was any way we're getting skulk smite, I suppose there's that. Chainmail, yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Let's just do that. Just casually destroy that. There you go. Okay, just recover a little bit. There we go. Our stamina is looking a bit, you know, worse for wear, but it could be worse. Okay, there we go, and... Okay, we're suffering a bit of damage, but we can easily take out the skeleton here. Alright, there we go. Okay, maybe not the best place to be attacking, but whatever. Alright, there we go. Nice. Okay, I might lose my hat here. I'm not too surprised if I do. Which would suck, but I mean... It's got such low durability. I'm not too surprised it's actually crumpling like a wet noodle at this point. It might even be just better if I just get a better... Yeah, it might just be better if I just go with a golden helmet. Unfortunately, I don't have any gear extractors at the moment, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with... If it loses its, quality, then, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, hello. You're moving fast. You see me, don't you? Okay. I wonder. Just casually. Alright, got you. There we go. Just casually yoink some of them into the bottom here. Air fasten. There we go. Okay, you got him. Okay. Not bad, not bad at all. And we actually get faster if we're in darkness, so that's good. Acrobat. Reduces the cooldown time between rolls. I completely forgot we have rolls. I barely use them, so I can't really say they're really useful, are they? Soul cloth. What does soul cloth do for us? Let's see. It makes soul silk, which allows us to make the spawner helmet. And then, of course, there's the life stealer. Maybe we should build a life stealer, actually. It is a weapon, after all. It doesn't necessarily help us against, Yeah, no, let's make this. Let's make the life stealer. At the very least, it will help us with our health problem. And as long as we get 5 soul cloth, we can actually make it, so... If we are able to produce this sort of tool, then we should be fine. There we go. Okay. Let's just carefully line ourselves here. Alright, we've lost our hat. Which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Oh god, that's an epic weapon, or monster. Okay. I guess I can hold my click here. Okay, we're down to 57 here. We should be fine, all things considering. Just gotta march across. We should be fine. There we go. Let's see. We take the arrows, take the Faerun. This bow has flame, so we don't need it. This is a great sword, isn't it? At least it feels like it. Yeah, it's a great sword. So as much as I want to use that, it's not ideal. We do have a gear slot for a small shield. This counts as a tower shield, though. Got 9 arrows in here. 9 in here. Just quickly pump all those in there. There we go. Overall, we're doing quite well. And how far are we away from home? Okay, so we're 908. So if we use this, hello, arrows of healing. We'd use those, that's for sure. Level 20s. I could fight these. These are a bit easier to fight. There we go. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, the Dark Mage has cleared the items. That's fine. Okay, break those. There we go. Okay, there's splash potions of healing. We can grab those, I suppose. You never know when you're going to need healing, after all. Don't need apples or bread. We'll take the golden apples, even though we don't need to. Don't need this, so we'll just convert it into gear. Or a recovery for gear. Don't need that. There we go. Break these. There you are. Got flame bow. If we ever want to use that, we can ditch this. I guess I can make a normal helm for now. Just a gold helm should cut it. Not ideal, but it will do the job at least. We will need this to repair this. Put that on for now. It's not perfect, but it will give us some protection at least. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so the totems are probably the most ideal for dealing with enemies. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got a bit of a maze here as well. I keep forgetting. Okay, yeah, no, there's a lot of flame bows. You know what? Let's just get a flame bow instead. I mean, if it's giving it us that much, why not, right? Okay, let's see. We've got a diamond chest plate with unbreaking, which is useless to us, as is the iron helmet. The soul cloth, however, is probably the most useful tool here for us. So, yeah, we need 4, I believe. And, no, we need 5. That way we can get the soul silk, which we need the spawner blades, which requires spawner frames and amethyst. Thankfully, we got the frames, and we just need amethyst, which we do thankfully have the amethyst necessary. We only have enough to make 1 of 3, though. So we need 2 more. So we need amethyst, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, map-wise, let's see. Going by the network, we go up and up and up here. There we go. That leads us to the exit, and then there's a bit more down here. Yeah, there's plenty to explore. We just go this way. We got a bit of a cheat sheet, essentially. There we go. Here we are. And bada boom. You are done. You know, I said I was gonna end like 20 minutes ago, wasn't I? Like 30 minutes ago? Yeah, something like that. I never did I? Ah, well, it's fine. I don't have to go just yet, but soon enough I will have to. I'm just enjoying myself. What can I say? Alright, let's see. Okay. So far, so good. We just go all the way across over to here. And we're met with a bit more of an opening. Got a short sword soul. How do you remove the blankness from this? Hold on. No, hold on. Right-click to generate map item. Alright, we got reset and respec points. Really should have just brought my whole supply of my commons. Well, for now we don't need this, so we're just gonna focus on repairing our gear. I'm more concerned with that more than anything. Alright, pickaxe has reached 39, which is pretty cool. Oh god. Well, I guess you're going down there. I'm not complaining, though. Yeah, just go down there. Perish. Saves me the trouble. Yeah. Down you go. And I'll use this as a chance to just chop down and grab it. Yep. With that, we just keep going. Keep forgetting that I can just do this. There you go. We do have the advantage of stack multipliers, so that just carries a whole bunch of stuff for us. Saves us the trouble of dealing with it. That's good. Take these. Let's see. Don't need this, so we'll recycle it. Take these. That is a gem extractor, which is pretty good. Ditch that, so that way we get some more common stones that we can use. Okay. I guess we go all the way back here. And there we go, that gets us through that. And if we go through the bottommost one, then we can get to the other area here. And I want to take these guys out just for the experience. So we go down here. This will take us to the other room. Leads us to this. Projectile projection and water protection. I guess this is slightly better. Not that we can actually use it, though. The woes of not being able to wield anything heavier than gold. Ah, well. Okay, take this, this. Silk touch efficiency. Here we go. A Fortune 3 pickaxe. Combine it with this pickaxe with a tome, and then we got ourselves a high quality pickaxe. We just need efficiency and maybe mending. Would truly push it over the edge. Here we go. I'll be honest, I can't wait for the cloak to eventually reach a point where it's just go through light level after light level. Hold on, let's see. Has it reached that point? Not yet. But the damage multiplier increase is pretty nice. Attack from vanish, yeah. So when I vanish, I deal extra damage, it seems. For this is a dead end. The middle is links us down over to here if we take the rightmost pass for the most part. So we'll just take that and go from there. Go from here. There we go. Oh, nice. Another pickaxe. I can't complain. Diamond pickaxes are always nice. At the very least, our attack speed is pretty good, thanks to the claws, so that's nice. Take the diamonds. Just having those are nice. Oh, we've got a rare pickaxe now. That's core drops increased by a significant sum. Okay, there we go. Yeah, can't equip diamonds, which sucks. Okay. There we go. Just take out the lights. Okay, yeah, no, that guy is going to be impossible to deal with. At least as long as we're hit, we deal with, we get explosions from those spores, so that's nice. That's a fun little addition that we get. In fact, let me check to see how that's doing. We did level it up, I think. That goes up a bit. How much experience? We got plenty of experience. We can re-roll a bit. Come on. Duration damage, the size is pretty measly. Duration, not bad. Damage is pretty okay. Size and cooldown goes hard. For now, that'll do. Okay, so zombies go hard. Oh, health pack. Nice. Well, at least this is fun. Okay. Okay. All it takes is one mishap, and then it's all over. At least the experience gained from dealing with these carriers are actually pretty good. Ow. Skeleton. Okay, let's actually back up a bit. Get some, yeah, let's get that there. Okay, just... There we go. There we go. Okay, recover my stamina. And with that... God, that was a horde and a half. Didn't even get to level 19, which should be something that should be easily accomplished. Uh-oh. I guess this is the woes of training in a higher level area. You have to actually fight the lower level areas first before you start going higher levels. No matter what, unfortunately. Like, that's just inevitable. There we go. Alright, for our troubles, we managed to get some stuff here and there. Too crazy, though. We got the chainmail helm, which is okay, but nothing really sticks out beyond that. Alright, let's go hide up here for now, and we're just gonna wrap it up here. We've done a little bit of storage organization. We figured out that the storage network won't be possible until I include a new mod. So what I will be doing is I will be including a mod that will allow for storage organization via Simply Storage. And we will use that as a means to store our items and organize as we see fit. Probably through the use of cables and whatnot, but I digress. But yeah, we've managed to do all that and more, but we've basically just cleared things up. And yeah, aside from being in a higher level zone, we're actually doing quite well. Yeah, but I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.